These are the features that are helping businesses get the ROI out of voice. Because you could be a restaurant and say, send me a coupon, send me a menu. If you're a dry cleaner, send me a coupon. If you're an enterprise or other business, send me your case study, send me your white paper. The user is opting into that. They're giving you their phone number. And essentially for marketers, that's building a list. All of those things go the same way that a website does, where people are filling out a form and giving you permission and sharing their information for you to use that. We're making it easier for customers to get that information and connect with the business. From a user's perspective, I didn't have to look that phone number up. I just had to ask for it, and it established that connection.
I'm speaking with Bob Stolzberg of VoiceXP, and we're going to talk about voice skills and new voice technology and how it all goes together. Bob, did you want to go ahead and introduce yourself and VoiceXP and how you came about the voice industry from your water lily farm?
Yes, would love to. Water lily farm, interestingly enough, I found us on Craigslist. So imagine buying a botanical garden off of Craigslist that turns out to be your dream property if you want to live in the country, if that's your thing. And I basically operate a software as a service business from the middle of nowhere. Low speed internet, rural, 400-person small town USA, that's where we're at. And that's just the path I chose to in the way that we're rolling out our business. You know, it's expensive to go to big cities like San Francisco, when in reality, you can just talk to people over conference calls and videos like we're doing now. But VoiceXP is a 3-year-old company that's 100% focused on voice. I started the company and we developed custom voice apps, both Alexa skills and Google Actions, for enterprise businesses like Hallmark, CenturyLink, TiVo, Square, Mercy Healthcare, Banner Healthcare, a lot of small businesses that ranged from lawyers to commercial real estate to residential real estate agents, all different kinds of customers. And over our 3-year journey, we started as a custom shop, but we've done so much work that we figured out the common denominators for voice experiences, a lot of the similar features, and because we've worked in so many different verticals, a lot of different use cases. And what we have done is a hard thing. It's pivoting from an agency into a SaaS business, and it's software as a service. And our product is basically the Wix.com of voice. It allows anybody with no coding, no technical skills to easily create a voice experience in minutes. And we've got what we call the killer apps of voice built in. These are things like text messaging, phone calls, emails, and multimodality features that just make the experience so much better and provide businesses an ROI. And so, basically we're a 3-year-old SaaS company, 100% focused on voice, and we make the easiest to use no coding platform to build your Alexa skills and Google Actions. And I've been in IT industry for 20 plus years. I'm an engineer by trade, but I've been in operations, consulting, sales, product, and I saw the opportunity with voice and went all in close to 3 years ago. So I'm honored to be an Alexa champion. I'm an advanced Amazon tier partner. I helped write some of the Alexa certification exams. I've been to the Alexa Developer Advisory Council twice. VoiceXP is an Amazon recommended agency and tool maker. So to sum it up, we're basically a super easy to use tool for anybody, and we're experts in the space.
It's funny because you said that the company has been around for about 3 years. I was just speaking to a guy in New Zealand who works in the hospitality voice industry, and his company's been around for 4 years trying to put hardware, using a specific kind of software, putting hardware into hotel rooms to make guest services easier. And it's just funny to me that there's so much that has happened in this past 3-4 years, just of this voice explosion. It's just amazing. So I wanted to talk specifically to you because like the Alexa skills and things to do with smart speakers, this is very, very new to me, and I'm just trying to wrap my head around it. So I'm wondering, could you give an example of, let's say you've got a company in your SaaS program, in your SaaS membership, and they want voice. Like, what does that look like?
Okay, so we make an easy-to-use platform that's as simple as Craigslist, meaning if you've ever posted to Craigslist and filled out forms online, you can build an engaging voice experience with our platform, with our software, and take advantage of some features. And the features are really the key things to that help your skill, that help your business, and help your customer. Let me give you an example. Alexa, ask VoiceXP, send me the CenturyLink case study.
Okay, I can text you a link to the CenturyLink case study right now. What is the mobile phone number starting with the area code first you want me to send it to?
314-397-2610.
Did I hear you correctly? I heard 314-397-2610?
Yes.
Awesome. Got it. I just sent you a text with the link to the case study. If you're all done, just say goodbye. Or, I'd love to tell you more about the VoiceXP platform and what it can do. Just say, Alexa, tell me about the platform. What do you want to do next?
Contact sales.
Awesome. Got it. I am calling you now. When it rings, it will be me.
All right. What it does, though, is basically call me, because I gave it my number, and it will connect you to the business. But what you also noticed is I asked it for a case study. I said, send me the CenturyLink case study, right? And I gave it my phone number, and it texted me that. So that's such a powerful feature of a voice application for any business to take advantage of, because you could be a restaurant and say, send me a coupon, send me a menu. If you're a dry cleaner, send me a coupon. If you're, an enterprise or other business, send me your case study, send me your white paper. And the user is opting into that. They're giving you their phone number, and essentially for marketers, that's building a list, helping build a list. We've got other features that if people opt in, you can download their contact info as well. But all of those things go the same way that a website does, where people are filling out a form and giving you permission and sharing their information for you to use that. We're making it easier for customers to get that information and connect with the business. I could say something like, Alexa, ask VoiceXP, contact sales or contact support. And it will ask for my phone number and then connect me to that support or sales department. So from a user's perspective, I didn't have to look that phone number up. I just had to ask for it, and it connected me, and I one click to answer the call, and it established that connection. Some of the other features are, giving people information about your business, your products, your services, whatever messaging that aligns with the strategy at the time, you can put that in there. And the way that you can author these experiences is to get people to really engage, and also to get them to opt in to some of your other content, whether it's sending them a link to your website, or we work with political organizations and states where you can ask for the polling place and get a message with a PDF attached to it with all the polling place locations. So there's so many possibilities, but these are the features that are helping businesses get the ROI out of voice. And we make it easy for them to do that through a form-based, no-coding platform.
No coding. That's the key right there. No coding. I am a no coder. But I actually, you touched on something that I'm going to ask about later about government and city affiliates and all of that stuff. But when a company goes in on this and they start to create some kind of a skill for their company so that people can, voice in rather than call in or whatever, when they actually get in with like an Alexa skill and people start utilizing that and they're requesting information and the marketers are getting their phone number for their own, marketing ventures and such. Is this also indexing these companies higher in like the Google search and things like that? Just because they have a voice SEO now rather than just word or text SEO?
Yes, but no. So how that works, and let me say it is still the very early days of voice search. Companies can take advantage of some features to put their keywords, just like they would with how they would search engine optimize their website. And those keywords, if they match, can increase the rankings so that if somebody asks, who's the best pizza place in Tucson, in theory, if you have all those keywords in there, Alexa will go, I don't know about that, but Tony's Pizza can help you. Now, it's still early for that, and we don't sell on that. However, there are ways within your Alexa skill and how you publish them to increase your rankings. For example, the more keywords you put into your short description and long description and what's new field are all terms that when people are searching Amazon.com have the potential to pop up. So there's more factors into that ranking though, like having reviews and active users and numbers of enablements. Amazon's got their own formula for increasing that, but it all starts with having the right type of metadata programmed into the right places of your skill and taking advantage of some of the right fields. And I'm sorry, not fields, features that Amazon makes available, like the can, fulfill, and tech that helps with voice search.
Okay. Why don't you go ahead and you were going to do a demonstration.
Yeah. Let me, I'm showing on my screen here how easy it is to program in a welcome or welcome back message. And let me play this on my device too, so you can hear and see. Alexa, start VoiceXP. Now, let's reset it for the first time. Welcome message.
VoiceXP.
Alexa,
I can do so.
Reset skill. This is like you're a first-time user.
Okay.
Ding dong.
Hello, and welcome to the VoiceXP voice experience. Thank you for spending some time with us. I can do several things to help you. For a complete list of commands, just say help. But since it's our first time talking, let me show you what's possible with a voice experience. Just ask me, Alexa, what's so great about voice? Now, what do you want to do?
Alexa, what's so great about voice?
Voice is awesome because it's the technology that directly connects customers with businesses. Use like get product and marketing information, get specials or coupons, schedule appointments or reservations, and build a deeper relationship with the business they trust. What's great about voice is that it increases people's
Okay, I'm going to stop it there.
Sure.
What we're doing is basically going down my voice funnel, a marketing funnel that is audible, right? And we're giving people like clues or leads at the end of the response to encourage them to ask another question, right? And I'll do, for example, at the end of what's great about voice is, let me share some more stats and market data with you. Just say, Alexa, give me some stats. Now, what you see on the screen. Sorry. Oh my gosh. Alexa's going everywhere around me here.
It's the early stages.
Everybody, folks, even the experts. But it's so simple to control the content that people hear. And if you notice, I have multiple ways that I can ask that question. What's so great about voice? What is great about voice? Tell me what is great about voice. And I can either choose to play an MP3 file of a pre-recorded voice actor, like maybe it's me giving the message. Instead, we chose a text-to-speech option, and it's just typing in the text in the form that Alexa will say back. And we've got a lot of other features that put pictures on the screens and displays, and you can put buttons, all sorts of stuff. But the point is, it's easy to add content to your skill, whether it's question and answer text or audio or video, or having the ability to capture those phone numbers and send a text message. Like, let me give you an example here. On my screen, I'm showing how you can say the phrase, play the Joy McAdams podcast. Alexa's going to say, hey, thanks for being a fan, blah, blah, blah. And then she's going to start playing the MP3 file that I uploaded. So if I was a podcaster, I would have a skill that indexed all of my different podcast library recordings, and I could put multiple ways that people could engage that podcast. And you can also play videos through this thing, but let me show you that text message thing, because that's one of the killer apps. I can basically plug in my cell phone number and my email address of where I want notifications to go. So if somebody says, for example, schedule a meeting, I'd love help time to talk. I can text you a link to set up a meeting. It's super easy. What's your phone number? I give Alexa my phone number, and she's like, great. I just sent you a link to schedule a meeting. If you're all done, say goodbye. Or if you want to do something else, tell me that. Now, what happens is we can program in the exact text message that customer gets with the link to my website where they can go to schedule that meeting. And the business contact can also get a text message or an email with a notification saying, hey, somebody just asked to schedule a meeting. Here's their phone number. And some of my customers, like real estate agents, love that, because when someone says contact an agent, they want to get a text right away if they don't just take a phone call. And, I showed you earlier, let's try this one more time. I'm going to share my screen and do this, how simple it is to make phone calls through skills, okay? Alexa, ask VoiceXP, call me back.
I will connect you to the VoiceXP team immediately. What is your telephone number starting with the area code first that I should call you at?
314-397-2610.
Did I hear you correctly? I heard 314-397-2610.
Yep.
Awesome. Got it. I am calling you now. When it rings, it will be me.
My phone's ringing. Let me turn the ringer on so you can hear it. All right, let's answer this.
Hi, this is your operator, Alexa. I'm calling to connect you to VoiceXP over the phone. Please stand by.
And it's calling this number.
And thanks for calling VoiceXP. Did you know?
So it's calling our sales number right there. Okay, and then just in case somebody missed the call, it will send you an email with a notification that somebody said, call me. So basically, if you're not following along with a screen looking at this, guys, there's like a bunch of text fields that you type with all the stuff you heard into and the phone number you want Alexa to call. And in fact, you don't even have to type it in, because we have this all templatized so that it's all pre-written for you. Maybe you just have to change your business name or something. And you can basically save it and enable, your customers to say, contact sales, contact support, whatever, and route it to the right department.
If you enjoyed today's episode, please follow, subscribe, leave a review, and share. You can follow and subscribe on iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, iHeartRadio, Pandora, and Stitcher. And don't forget to enter promo code Sound in Marketing for your 1-month free trial of Stitcher Premium. The link and promo code will be listed in the show notes of this episode. To get a hold of my guest, Bob Stolzberg, you can find him at voicexp.com or on LinkedIn for some great video features. For inquiries on producing and developing your own podcast, or for inquiries on sonic branding and sonic branding consultation availabilities, you can find us on the Dreamr Productions website. That's www.dreamrproductions.com, LinkedIn, and Facebook. You can also email me at Jeanna, Jeanna, at dreamrproductions.com. The Sound and Marketing Podcast was produced by Dreamr Productions and hosted, written, and edited by me, Jeanna Isham. Let's make this world of sound more intriguing, more unique, and more on brand.